Everyone, including you, needs this feature. Scalability. And the reason that Elgato's Wave Link 3 is the best audio environment for your computer isn't because of how powerful it is, it's because it's scalable enough for absolutely everyone. Now, most people don't need bells and whistles, they just want to work. So even with Wave Link 3's power, it's quite easy to create a simple setup. Earbuds, laptop, let's go. Unlike previous versions of Wave Link, you don't actually require an Elgato branded mic or interface, but if you do have an Elgato mic, you get access to some very deep integration and controls. Here's how easy Wave Link 3 is. It's split into channels on the left and mixers along the top. Think of channels like audio sources and mixers like audio outputs. First, we'll create a mix to hear what we're doing. Click the Add Mix button and then edit the mix to add an audio output. Select your output device. In this case, it's my Bluetooth earbuds. Now we can start capturing audio for our mix. To capture all of the default audio from all of our apps, we can set up a system channel. This acts like a catch-all for every sound that your PC makes. So you'll want to head down to your Windows audio settings to select the sound output. Select System, the Elgato Virtual Audio. Click on the plus to add this channel to your mix. And if all this has gone well, you should be able to hear sounds through your headphones. Now, if you want to control your earbuds built-in mic for Zoom or Teams calls, that's easy. Let's set up a separate mix for our microphone routing. We'll call this the mic mix. Because Wave Link 3 doesn't force us to use an Elgato mic, we can actually add the earbuds mic directly in as a channel and then route this through the mic mix. Then in our conferencing software, we just have to make sure we set the input and output channels through Wave Link. Gamers and streamers have a need for a moderate level of complexity, but Wave Link 3 scales up seamlessly to accommodate. In this kind of a setup, we're going to see things like USB and XLR microphones, some nice headphones, and we're going to want some finer control over the volume of certain apps. So here's how we do it. We already know how to set up inputs and outputs, so here's what we did earlier. You can see now though that we've got our Wave XLR headphones as the output and the Wave XLR as the input, but the process is the same for any audio interface that you might have. We still have our system channel acting as the catch-all for all of the audio from the computer. But if we click on the Create Channel button here, what we can actually do is search for specific apps to capture and control separate to the system default. For example, I can add in a Spotify and a Discord channel. Make sure to add these channels to your output mix, and then we can use these sliders to control the volume of our music and our voice chat independently. Hey streamers! Sometimes you want to have your Discord chatters louder in your headphones than on stream, or maybe even be listening to music without breaching copyright laws and broadcasting licensed content, right? Easy. Keep everything as you like it in your headphone mix and simply add another output channel. For this channel, we don't need to add an audio output because it's a virtual channel that we're going to route into OBS. So let's call this a stream mix. We can add in all of the channels that we want on stream, omitting anything that we don't want to broadcast. Then you simply add in the virtual output channel into OBS as its own source. Something else that streamers and gamers will be particularly interested are microphone effects, especially things that sort out your noise removal and EQ, and these are super easy to add in Wave Link 3. Just look for this button. From here, you can add or remove, enable or disable, and change the order of any VST effects that you have on your system. And if you don't have any VSTs installed, then jump over to the Elgato Marketplace to pick up some of the essentials like compressors and EQ, but there's also fun stuff like voice changes. Now we can show you how Wave Link 3 really shines in a power user setup, perfect for podcasters and studio productions. We've mentioned already, but since Wave Link doesn't lock you into using Elgato specific mics, you're free to use all sorts of mixers and interfaces. Meaning with the right hardware and ASIO setups, we can have multiple mics being captured separately, each with their own independent VST stacks. We can also expand on the functionality of separating apps into their own channels with the Add Empty Channel feature. What this does is let us set up blank channels that we can add groups of similar apps into, like our chat apps and our music apps, and we can control these and add effects to these apps as a group in a larger mix, allowing for all kinds of custom setups. On top of this, Wave Link 3 allows for a total of 5 output mixes, allowing you to create different settings for headphones, OBS capture, speakers, and more. The icing on the cake is that Wave Link 3 is an Elgato product, so of course it has some of the best integration into the Stream Deck universe that you'll ever see. The combination of Stream Deck Plus and Wave Link 3 gives you the functionality and customization to rival any audio interface on the market right now. Let's face it, controlling audio on a PC was something that was always complex and hard to wrangle, which is why I'm super excited by what Elgato has achieved here with Wave Link 3, and I'm hoping that you've seen something that can help you in your own setup.